estudos não ensinam nada. Mesmo eu, cheia de ideias, de que sirvo sem o grito. A vida tá no ruído. Mira, faca, coice, choque, ponte, fim.
E se existisse?
Lungs. Pulmão. Larissa, I have to say that I just think this video is so beautiful. It's super beautiful, and the music and everything. It's like really, really, really beautiful.
You. Thanks,
I think you're going to do like a really great job, I think, because you two together, I can't wait to see it.
She's really insane.
Yeah, it is. Where did you do it? What place is that?
The video clip is in Portugal. Alentejo.
Oh.
Yeah, it's
beautiful.
Like
okay.
Desert. Yeah, it's amazing.
Really, really good. Really, really beautiful.
But I just went there with my friends. Like, we bought the camera and and spend the day. And it was
amazing.
You. Thank you.
Okay, is there anything you want to add to tell us? Balaclava, do you want to, as Balaclava is also her label, and would you like to say something about Aie?
Yeah, we are large label, so
so we love her, of course.
Yeah, we love it. Love her.
We used to work with Lari before with Ventre, her previous band, and also like she performed on our 10th anniversary festival in 2019 with Kelela, Elza Soares, huge names also, and yeah, it's been amazing. We book her, and we also release her records. So yeah, it's really important for us to be working with her. Thanks, Lari.
Very good. Okay, so we have announced already Amanda Magalhães with some French artists that we don't know yet, because we had this, the artist that we chose before had a personal problem, but we are going to choose another one to do this duo with Amanda, and we are going to announce soon, very soon. Then we announced this lovely duo, BB and BBQ and Aie, that it's going to be really, really amazing, I think. Very excited about you two working together. Good. And then the last duo is okay, the French artist is Claire Vincent or Vincent, I don't know. How do you pronunciate that? For me, it's Claire.
As a French, you would say Claire Vincent.
Vincent. Okay, Claire Vincent. Let's say in French. Claire Vincent, and the Brazilian artist that is going to work with Claire is Giovani Cidreira. It's another artist that we love. Giovani, are you here? Is there someone from Giovani team here? Because we
acho que ele caiu, ele estava online.
Okay, so let's wait for him. And Claire Vincent told us that she was not going to be able to be here at this time today, but we are going to ask Victor to say something about her, because Midnight Special Record is also Clea label, right?
Yes, she's really sorry about that. It's a little late in France and she's traveling right now, so she wouldn't be able to have a perfect connection. And so she asked me to talk for her.
Okay, so what you can tell us about Clea? So
Clea, she's a French artist that has studied jazz piano and classical piano, and she started to perform as Clea Vincent about 13 years ago. We signed her about 10 years ago. It's a long story. It's about her first artist. And she has been super active. Like she played in about 200 to 300 shows in the previous year. She played on 6 continents, which is crazy. And she did 2 LP, 4 EP. She also created an online show about 3 years ago where she invited young French artists and older French artists. And she's also important in the pop scene in France, because back in like 2010, most of the artists, like in the pop, in this scene, they would sing in English. And starting around 2012, 2013, artists like Clea Vincent started to sing in French, and she was really popular at that time. And that was, I guess, kind of an important moment in all of the scene to sing back in French. And so she was a part of a world movement with several other popular artists such as Juliette Armanet, Fishback, Clara Luciani, to bring back some of this language into the music, while keeping some influence of more traditional pop. And she's really motivated as always, because she's a really active musician. So I hope you'll meet soon, and she's really thankful for this project.
Very good. Okay, so let's see her video.
On veut du sang sur les congas, on veut du monde sur la piste, on veut les flics à la sortie et libérer la bonne énergie. Nous retrouvons la vague de douceur, écrivons le avec le cœur. Vivons un scénario de film heureux, soyons juste un peu plus chaleureux. On veut du sang sur les congas, on veut du monde sur la piste, on veut les flics à la sortie et libérer la bonne énergie. On veut du feu sur le secteur, chercher le soleil intérieur. On veut repartir de plus belle, avec du rhum dans nos cocktails, des maracas. Retrouvons de la profondeur, oublions de compter les heures. Timidité, balayée mise de côté, chercher les pas sans rougir de soi. On veut du sang sur les congas, on veut du monde sur la piste, on veut les flics à la sortie et libérer la bonne énergie. On veut du feu sur le secteur, chercher le soleil intérieur. On veut repartir de plus belle, avec du
Então o macho se aproxima da fêmea.
Hi, I'm back. Okay, this is really cool also. Is that the end of the video, part of the video?
Sorry?
This part, this end of the video was part of the video, like the
No, it was no. YouTube put the
we didn't have the budget.
YouTube ad, sorry.
Okay.
We didn't have the budget for elephants, but maybe next time.
That's what I was saying. What? It's about like elephants making love, the video? No, but and in Portuguese. Luisa, really good. Okay, guys, so very good. And we are still waiting for Giovani Cidreira. I don't think they are here, unfortunately, but Giovani Cidreira is a great artist from Bahia. And I don't know if someone wants to talk about him. I'm not the right person, but Giovani has some history with SIM SÃO PAULO also. In our first edition of SIM Awards in 2017, he won in the category New Talent. So he was voted New Talent from Brazil in 2017 in SIM Award. So we, since then, we really believed Giovani was really promising in the Brazilian scene. And I hope he can do a great job with Clea and also enter the French market and Europe and everywhere. We really like his work. So let's see Giovani video also, right? And then we talk a little bit more about him and Clea.
A gente costuma se entregar. Eu vou jogar pra cima, a vida avisa e vamos junto atrás de um nome de acerto que se encaixe no peito. Quem vive desse jeito, meu nome é é diferente, esperando a gente. Escolhe um lado rápido, é claro, aqui só vem maldade. O som do barco em chamas no horizonte de quem ama igual. Fantasma que não dura o sono, ninguém liga se a rua não presta. Se desse lado da cidade o ar é denso e mais covarde, o peso de um valor de merda sobre os ombros de quem ama igual. Trocou sua esperança por 3 moedas que nem de ouro são. Seu siga no flow, foi bom, também foi muito. Eu sei, profundos laços, cortei todos os pedaços, catei hoje cedo, nem sei mesmo se era amanhã. As luzes daqui falam. Meus olhos que não sabem nada. beijo, estamos indo sem vela. Um beijo, estamos indo sem vela. Tem fogo em nossa porta, amor. Me dê um beijo, estamos indo sem vela. Sem vela, tem fogo na cidade, amor. Talvez eu não te veja, mas tô indo pra guerra.
Cores, sabores, amores. Cores, sabores, amores.
Todo mundo morre, menos você.
Cores, sabores, amores. Cores, sabores, amores. Cores, sabores, amores e dores.
O filho que eu não fiz, eu fiz.
Cores, sabores, amores. Cores, sabores, amores. Cores, sabores, amores e dores.
Todo mundo morre, menos
Cores, sabores, amores. Cores, sabores, amores. Cores, sabores, amores e dores.
Luísa, tá me ouvindo? Pode ir baixando e parando, por favor. Aí, desculpa a gente interromper, porque esse era o álbum completo. Sorry, guys. I had to stop because this was the full album. So it's about 13 minutes, but we could see most of it, and it's really beautiful, right? Really beautiful. And I think Giovani is here now.
Alô?
Ah, hello. Oi, Giovani, tudo bem?
Tudo bem?
Que
Mais
trabalho
ou menos.
lindo. Por quê?
Na verdade, tô bem doente hoje, assim, tô bem acabadinho, que aqui em Salvador, na Bahia, tá tendo um surto de gripe. E, infelizmente, não tomei a minha vacina de gripe a tempo e tô nessa situação. Mas fiz questão de estar aqui pra gente conversar e, né, para celebrar esse momento também, que vai ser demais.
Deixa eu te perguntar uma coisa. Você fala inglês?
E o meu inglês é péssimo, vocês vão ter que me ajudar, ainda mais nessa situação em que me encontro, vai ficar difícil para pensar.
Sem problema. Guys, he's saying that he's sick, really sick, but he's here with us, and that's what really matters. And he has like a flu. He couldn't get the shot in time, and he got the flu. Because we were so worried about COVID, and people forgot about flu. And flu is terrible too. Okay, so Giovani, if you want to talk a little bit about your work yourself. We saw your video already, so everybody is really impressed. But it's with you. Do you want to speak? Giovani, você quer falar alguma coisa sobre seu trabalho? A gente já viu o vídeo, mas pode falar o que você quiser. Se você não quiser falar inglês, pode falar português, que eu tento traduzir o máximo que eu conseguir.
Tá. Bom, eu sou de Salvador, da Bahia, né? E esse trabalho que vocês acabaram de assistir, ele trata de alguma maneira da minha construção, da minha identidade, né? Da minha história, né? E ele é como se fosse um levante, um resgate a nosso povo mesmo, as potências que a gente encontra na periferia, no interior do Brasil, né? Onde tanta gente é invisibilizada, mas onde existe um grande poder ali, um poder ancestral, né? E disso que o filme trata. Com ele, o filme e o disco, né? Eu tentei materializar, de certa forma, esse poder, essa cultura, essa energia, essa força mesmo. Eu acredito e faz as pessoas atravessarem os tempos. Vai ficar difícil para você traduzir toda essa loucura, né?
Oh my God, how can I translate everything? But
A gente pode resumir de certa maneira
yes.
que esse filme, esse disco, ele trata sobre a nossa ancestralidade, a minha ancestralidade, né? O poder disso e o quanto isso e mostra quanto isso está vivo ainda aqui entre a gente, e principalmente na periferia, né? Que é de onde eu vim, assim.
Okay, so Giovani told us that this album is about, it's a lot about his history, his past, his ancestrality. I think that's the right word. And it shows a little bit of the power of music and artistic movements and the power of the people from the outskirts and Salvador, from Bahia, and how it can, what it means nowadays. I think it was something like that. Someone wants to help me, but I think that's it, right? Yes, okay, something like that, because it's really difficult.
I was trying about also the energy and the force within those figures in community, Brazilian ghettos, how our culture and our ancestors are still present somehow, somehow translated into music. Eu quero dizer só aqui, eu estava comentando no chat, você não estava presente, Giovani? Prazer, eu me chamo Amanda. Só a dizer oi, que seu trabalho me tocou muito, muito, muito. Eu não conhecia e obrigada, sim, por ter compartilhado isso aqui. Que trabalho precioso e virei fã.
Obrigado, eu agradeço demais. Esse trabalho é uma história sobre muita gente, assim, várias comunidades. É uma história carregada de personagens assim muito importantes, que são figuras, né, que de repente manipulam mesmo essa energia, né, e passam adiante, assim. Obrigado.
Amanda, traduz. Você tá ótima de tradutora.
He was talking about the characters, how those characters, those energies are present for him. Você disse, Giovani, acho que foi isso, né?
Yeah, it's about many characters from our history, his history, and Brazilian history, and I think that's it. It's very impressive. É muito poderoso mesmo o seu trabalho. Sempre foi, mas agora tá impressionante mesmo. É isso. Obrigado por estar aqui, mesmo doente. Obrigado por mostrar a carinha aqui com gripe pra gente.
Eu vou lá agora, vou voltar para os meus
Okay.
Tomar uma água, um chazinho. Agradeço.
Vai lá, vai descansar.
Boa festa. A gente
vai ser ótimo.
Valeu.
Tchau. Okay,
Tchau.
he's going back to bed. Oh my God. Sick. Okay, but thank you very much for being here, even though you are sick. And that's it. We have the 5 artists. We still need to choose one French artist. But now, I really would like to hear a little bit from my friends here from the industry. If you want to talk, you can raise your hands, or I can call you. Can I call you? If you don't want to talk, you just say, don't call me here in the chat. But okay, let's start with Nando, with this really beautiful back scenario with a lot of guitars.
Nice to meet you all.
Yeah,
it's
first,
great to be in touch.
Introduce yourself.
Of course.
Very brief, and tell us what you think about these duos and these artists and whatever you want.
Yeah. Well, I've worked for over 20 years in different record companies here in Brazil. And for the past 6 years, I've been running my own company offering all kinds of label services to independent artists, and we've been representing a lot of independent labels here in Brazil, big labels from UK. We worked with Laura Briard, with D Music, which is our partner from Miami. We've worked with artists from Australia, from France. We worked with Birds on a Wire, and also with Sofiane Pamart, who's a classical pianist from France. I'm sure you're familiar with. We represent the artists from Pias in Brazil, Beggars, Domino, Cooking Vinyl, and so forth. And we've been working with artists from all over the world. And we really believe in this kind of partnership and collaboration. I think this is very important to show artists that we believe will be appreciated by each other's audiences. So I'm sure that I was really impressed. I mean, I was expecting fantastic talent, to see fantastic artists here, and I was still very impressed by the talent that I saw. I love every single one. I'm very proud personally of our Brazilian artists, because I'm Brazilian as well, so we have to be proud of our art. And it's a great way of reaching different audiences and different kind of people that will surely enjoy knowing these new artists, or for them unknown, for the French public in general. I suppose these Brazilian guys are unknown, and the same thing with the French artists here in Brazil. I think that we are going through a very interesting change in the industry. We have Brazil has some very strong mainstream musical genres, but the independent scene is growing a lot here, and there's a lot of people interested in discovering new talent. And of course, we have the iconic names that are known everywhere in the world, but like since the 60s. But I think a lot of people everywhere, we feel that people everywhere are curious to know what's happening in Brazil. And SIM has always done a great job in terms of curatorship and finding new talent. And that's mainly because of Fabi's vision, but also the people she partners up with. She's always bringing very interesting people from different areas, and the collaboration only helps, not only the talent, but also the people behind the scenes, like this fantastic group here that I see. I see a lot of familiar faces and some friends, and like the same way that Balaclava guys, they work. I've always believed that we have to be passionate about the music. The talent comes first, and everything else will come later. So it's a great group of artists that you assembled here, and I think that all of them could record with. It could pick like blindly. You could just throw any one of them with any other French artist here that would work. So maybe we do like an album with all these different collaborations here, and doing Aie with Claire Vincent, or everything here would work. And maybe in the end, a big "We Are the World," everybody singing together. I think I love the collaboration. I love to collaborate and to be able to see these things, starting from scratch. And I think that in a while I'll be happy to see the results of these meetings, and I was tell my friends I was there when this whole thing started and stuff. So it's a great idea. I love collaborations. I think it really works, and especially now on the streaming era, where we can share audiences and we can use all these tools on social media to bring audiences to each other's social platforms and stuff. So it's a win-win kind of partnership.
Yeah, for every part involved. And yes, it was really a challenge to put together the duos. Like it was like you can move them, and okay, this worked too. It works. Anyway, We try it yet. Rolinha, Alexandre Rossi, please.
So thank you for the invitation. I just come back for Turn Musicalis, so I got an immersive experience here. So
Great.
I was surprised at the quality of the, the put like the book together was for me something that must be an upgrade. I'm very, 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 very like curious about that. Like for each one, I had a special curiosity, but I was very, very. I want to see that as Marcelo D2 did with his album, like if there was like a Twitch session of this, I'm gonna spend like the whole day like checking out how you guys gonna collaborate. So I know everybody's work, like the Brazilian ones, and I love the French ones so much. And for me, it was like I don't know why, but I've been surprised again with your work. So I'm waiting to see how it's gonna end, and how gonna be a result of all this. Cool.
Amazing. Thank you for being here. And Rolinha, you didn't introduce yourself.
Oh, sorry. I'm working on Circulador as a booking. I'm booking the artists there for a long time. Circulador is like a traditional place here in Rio de Janeiro, and we try to, we work in a range of artists, like from big ones to small ones, and we try to put like the small ones and opening acts for like big ones or medium ones. So we always doing this kind of combination. I love to do that. For me, it's like so much fun to like. Actually, Laisa just did this now, so I'm very happy to collaborate with that now here.
Yeah, Circo Voador is not just a venue, guys. It's like the venue in Rio and one of the most important in Brazil. They are like 30 years old or something like that.
40.
40. Okay.
They place on Earth.
Yes.
I mean it.
Yeah. And it's
I agree.
like,
I agree.
Yeah.
You're good.
Circo Voador has a great history in music here in Brazil, like with music movements, activism, political movements, and a lot of things. So it's a really important place here for arts, music, and I don't know,
resistance,
social resistance. Yes, that's it. And they also won SIM SÃO PAULO award in 2019. Yeah.
So proud of that.
Yeah, for a contribution in music history, because they are really, really important here. So yes, hope that when we do the showcase in SIM SÃO PAULO next year, maybe we can do like something Circo Voador with the duo.
Please.
That would be great.
This time I was in France, but just because of that, I'm not there.
Yeah, I know. Every year you are in SIM SÃO PAULO, and you are my guest every year.
So thank you.
Thank you.
So
and okay, now let me call Flavio Scooby. Flavio has history with France too.
Yes.
Right?
How are you, everyone?
Hello.
Congratulations for all the artists with the performances. I really like them. And yes, as Fabi said, I lived in France for 5 years, from 2001 to 2006. And when I came back to Brazil, that's when I founded my company, promoting actually more Brazilian artists going to Europe because of my connections in France. But in the end, it became a two-way highway. I've been working very closely with the Alliance Française, and we bring a lot of French artists for this kind of collaborations. I see that here Sonoy from SESC is around. We like to triangulate a lot with the French embassy, the French Alliance Française, and SESC, and of course, other partners. So yes, I am an artist manager. I work with Hermeto Pascoal, a Brazilian legendary musician, jazz artist, in a way, well, just to label it as a jazz artist, but he calls it universal music. And I also have a label with around 30 titles we've been released, mostly from the artists that we work with over the years. specifically about the French connection. I can explain to you right now a project that we were involved last week with a French artist called Strasho Temelkovski. He's a bass player from Grenoble, a beatboxer as well. And he came with support. He performed 2 gigs in Sao Paulo in a partnership with SESC. Then he went into a studio session with João Paraíba from Trio Mocotó, with Ricardo Hertz, a violin player who also lived in France and worked with Didier Lockwood, and a French violinist, with Marcelo Preto from Barbatuques. So we're releasing a single. So it's something that we've been doing. So I'm very glad that this is coming to reality, this partnership by SIM SÃO PAULO. I know that Fabi has been working a lot. She mentioned the relationship with Mama in the beginning. And over the years, there's always been French artists coming to SIM SÃO PAULO. And so it's obvious consequence that now we have this beautiful project. And you are the selected one, so congratulations. I was very impressed with the quality. I really think that the matches, maybe Fabi says, okay, we worked a lot to have the matches, and they're right. But I also think that with each other, if we shuffled it, it would work as well. I really think that there's a lot in common, even though they're different, in the sense that it's modern, it's well done, it's done with passion. So I really liked it. And one thing I'm sure that this collabs will have a great outcome. I'm sure of that. Sometimes you see it and you are not confident to say that, but I am. And congrats. I think that's it.
Thank you. Thank you. Do you know Hermeto Pascoal, guys? You should. Okay, if you don't know in France, I think you do, but it's like amazing. Okay, now, Sonoe, can you talk to us a little bit? I don't know if you can talk where you are, but...
Yeah, I can talk.
Okay.
Here I am as a SESC, from SESC. It's a huge institution all around Brazil, and I'm here representing the São Paulo branch. We are like 40 cultural centers all around the state, and but I have a lot of history as I worked in some labels with Mr. David McLaughlin, for example, and also at Eldorado and Pau Brasil labels. And also I worked in a cultural center called Elenco Caveat. It was a big, great venue. Then Scooby was there sometimes too. So I know.
And don't mention dates, please.
No way,
Yes.
no way. And also I worked in the Instituto Itaú Cultural. It's another important cultural institution here in São Paulo. And I worked I also lived in France for a while, like a year and a half, but Scooby wasn't born yet, so long time ago. For us, the idea of combinations of this collaboration, it's very interesting for SESC also. We work a lot with France, a lot of collaborations between Bureau Export and Alliance Française, and also we went a lot for Mama too, and for the Transmusicale. It's very important for us. With 40 venues, no, it's more than 40 cultural centers, a lot of venues, 2 or 3 in each cultural center. We have like 5,000 shows a year in the past, not nowadays. Nowadays, it's a mess yet. But for us, it's very important to see this program, and I'm sure it will really good. I know all the Brazilian artists. I didn't know that yet the French ones, but I think it will work very well. It's a great job.
Very good. Thank you so much for being here, and thanks so much for being many activities from SIM São Paulo this year. We always love to see SESC participating. It's really important because, as she said, it's like a huge institution, and they have many venues and cultural central in São Paulo especially, and they do like this huge and important music program like every week. You are back, right? It's back, and like it's really important in Brazil, and they support a lot of international artists to play in Brazil too. So and the first time I went to Mama, I went with Henrique Rubin.
Yeah, he's just behind me.
Okay, say hello.
Okay.
Hello, Henrique. And also Zé Mauro. Zé Mauro was there. So we were this trio that went from venue to venue, seeing all the concerts. Zé Mauro, you were here like 1 minute ago. Where are you?
He just
sent on the chat that he had to leave.
Oh, no.
He just wrote that, yes.
Yes, I was going to call him. Okay. So Zé Mauro is, thank you, Sonoe.
You're welcome.
Zé Mauro is the program, he works for APA, which is the organization that works for many projects and festivals from the state of São Paulo. So these big projects like Virada Cultural and other things, then Zé Mauro is the program for that. Okay, but he's leaving. Okay, if he comes back, I will call him. So I'm calling David now because he turned on his camera and we can see him now. Hello, David. David's not French. He's not Brazilian. What you are doing here, David?
I can't get out of here. I'm stuck here. So yeah,
Hello.
I'm originally from Ireland. The Irish don't believe me anymore. The Brazilians don't believe me anymore. I'm stuck in a nebulous world. My background is the recording industry. I've worked with licensing and releasing music all the time. My first big experience with France was releasing Carrapicho from Brazil to BMG in France. I also released Tom Zé to BMG in France. We did a partnership with Tram, a record company, and Pias in France. And I used to license music from FCOM in France. It was like artists like Saint-Germain, Alex Kidd. It was also sort of lounge, jazz, electronic music. It was also a kind of slightly reggae punk label called Boucherie Productions. That I was doing them all the time because I used to love listening to the girls speaking in French. It was my happy moment in the week. And I've done the export office for many years. I've got lots of friends in the French export office. Lots of friends in Midame as well, which is now gone. Some people say sad, some people say thankfully. We'll soon find out. And for a few years, I've been doing a project called Brazil Calling, which is promoting Brazilian music to radio and press abroad. We work a lot with Radio Nova in France. And this year, I did a deal with Horus Music, which is a digital distributor. And Brazil is full of digital distributors. We have 1RPM, CD Baby, Altafonte, Dito, The Orchard, all these French Believe companies, and so on. And we looked and said, well, what can we do that is different? So at the moment, we are looking on a lot of sort of partnerships between Brazilian artists and Brazilian music producers and international artists and international music producers. We have an office in Nigeria, so we're hooking up Nigerian hip hop music with Brazilian producers to see what we can bring together. We're also hooking up people with India. Like, India for me was always sitar music and stuff, but there's a fantastic contemporary modern scene going on there. They've never heard of Brazilian music, so we're showing them what's going on here, and they're showing me, especially a lot of rock music and heavy metal music and so on. And so we're working on these mix-ups. We just did a deal the other day with a UK artist, Lee John, who had a band in the UK called Imagination. And he's recording not with a French artist, but with a Belgian artist called Plastique Betron. He was one of the first punk guys who had that song called Ça Plan Pour Moi, that Sonic Youth also recorded. So yeah, our focus is on sort of trying to bring, to try and find our space within the market. It's like sort of bringing, let's bring Brazilian artists together and producers together with international artists and producers. And this is perfect. This is beautiful.
Thank you, David. Yes, you always, you have done always a great job connecting people, connecting Brazil with other countries. David used to work for BMA, which is also the export office here in Brazil. And it used to be really, it used to work, but Brazil used to work. And we are in this like terrible moment right now, but it's going to end next year with the elections. We are going to have a new president, right? Right, yes. Let's hope so. Okay. Okay, thank you, David. Please follow this project and help us to promote it everywhere. Okay. Okay, so last one I'm going to call is Juliano Zapia. Are you there?
Yes, I am here.
Hi, how are you?
Hi guys, how are you? Good
okay, so
the faces.
Introduce yourself and tell us what do you think about the duos and the artists?
Wow, amazing, really good quality. I'm congratulations, guys. From France. Where are you guys in Paris at the moment? Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah.
All of them. I knew, of course, I knew Larissa work through SIM. I saw her perform in 2019, I think at Jazz dos Fundos, if I'm not mistaken. That was how I was introduced to her music. I think it's a great collaboration, and as Nando said, she can work with anyone in the list. I think it's very creative and very, for myself, for example, I really like it. So let me know as well when you go to Europe. I work with music in Brazil and in Europe. I organize small tours or big tours around all over Europe. So I take Brazilian artists from Brazil to Europe, playing in Paris as well, New Morning, La Cigale, where else we do concert? Casino de Paris. We've done Studio Hermitage as well. Don't know if you guys know. So we use a few venues around Europe to produce concerts. At the moment, I'm working with a French artist as well in Lisbon. She was second place in Eurovision, Barbara Pravi. Don't know if you guys know. I'm doing a few dates with her in Portugal. So that's it. I'm at the moment I'm based in São Paulo, but I'm between here and Portugal, organizing tours, and whenever I can. Of course, we're going through a very tough period right now, so I think this kind of collaborations are great. When you guys can meet and actually play live together, that would be amazing. So yeah, I mean, Fabi, amazing job, and I really hope to see all this team put together. Amanda as well, your music is great. I didn't know your work. I want to check it more as well. I'll definitely check afterwards. And as well, I forgot the name that he had to leave because he's sick.
Giovani Cidreira.
Yeah, blew my mind as well. So congratulations, the choices are really good. And I think, yeah, I need to look more. I mean, there is still one artist missing from France, correct? So I can help with that as well. I mean, I don't know how it is at the moment, but yeah, we can talk about it. But congratulations, everyone involved.
Thank you, Juliano. Let's have lunch on Monday.
Yes.
Where is the restaurant? Show up by accident.
I don't know. I need to. Yeah, I need to answer him. We were like setting times.
What a coincidence!
Nando's here. Hi.
More than invited, Nando. You know that.
I know Juliano like for 30 years. I don't know. It's like we were not working in the industry yet, but we used to love music. We lived in London together with a lot of friends. You know, when you are young, then you rent like a house with like 10 friends. We did that in London. Yes, we were like 19, 20, I don't know, something like that.
Yeah, going to gigs every day, every day of the week.
Every day, we had that energy, but not the money. Like
not the money, not the
money. Yes, we need to do like a lot of jobs in London to live there, like give away flyers on streets and work like waitress, and that's it. That's part of the experience. It was amazing. Okay, thank you for being here. And okay, we have to finish now. Anyone else want to say something? I think I called all our guests. And if the artists want to say something, add something, or send like a final message, or anyone? Open mics.
We're gonna say very thank you for selected us. It's like a dream. Very
we are very excited
to work, do the big things with avec la grande équipe,
with the big team and collaborate with France and Brazil.
Thank you, and have a good day, and see you soon, very, very soon. Hope.
Thank you too for being here. We know it's late in Paris, and not for artists, I know. Okay, so we are very excited to see what you are going to do with Larissa. I think it's going to be amazing, and I hope to see you next year in Mama or in SIM SÃO PAULO, or whatever this road takes us, this music road takes us.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Yes.
Thanks to you.
And I really need to say that thank you so much for the Embassy of France in Brazil. It was like something that we really wanted to do like for a long time. We tried sometimes with other partners. We did also something like that with UK before, but it was not the whole package. We received like 2 British artists here in São Paulo for 1 month. So we were responsible to show him like the scene here, the venues, the artists, and everything that we thought it was worthy to show like a British artist. And we received 2 artists, and it was like an amazing experience. And we heard from them that was like a life-changing experience for them. And that's what I like about these projects, this kind of projects, that when you know different realities, when you get in touch with different people that is not from the same background of you, you can have a life-changing experience, and this is like priceless. And that's what I wish for you. And thank you so much, the French Embassy that came with the idea this year, like, oh, Fabiana, what about doing like this exchange? And then I was like putting some fire on it and, adding some more ideas. And then it became like a whole year program. So it is sponsored by the embassy here, and a little bit sponsored by SIM SÃO PAULO also. And that's it. I hope I can, you all like follow this project, and let's do partnerships when the duo comes to Brazil. And I don't know, we are going to send you the news, and we are going to post it a lot in our social medias. And who else wants to say goodbye? Balaclava, Midnight Special Records, Larissa.
Just want to say thank you, merci, gratidão e axé para todos. Que lindo esse momento. Estou muito ansiosa. I'm super excited and anxious. See you guys.
Good. Amanda, just say bye.
Obrigadão, galera. Valeu, Fabi. Thank you all. It was so cool meeting you all. I'm looking forward our next gathering with and I'm looking forward the whole experience. Obrigada, obrigada, obrigada.
Yes, we are going to send you the schedule for next year, but we have a break now. We are going to enjoy Christmas and New Year's Eve, and hope we don't have like a new wave of COVID, and we can meet each other soon in presence. Who else?
Thanks, everyone. Super excited about the project. Hope we can start it soon, and yeah, talk soon to everyone. Thanks, Fabi, again.
Thank you, Rafa. Thank you, Balaclava.
See you soon, everyone. Thanks a lot. It's really exciting, all the bands. I knew some of them, and I discovered some amazing men, and I'm really excited to see how it's gonna be, and and what's gonna be the song that's gonna be wrote and produced.
Yes, thank you, Victor. Okay. All right, guys. So thank you very much, everyone. Congratulations to the artists, and talk soon. Bye-bye.
A bientôt. Ciao.
A bientôt.